Rocket, rocket, all of my rocket sauce. All of my fucking rocket sauce, all of my rocket sauce. Hey!
I'm here and the move has happened. I mean, it happened in an awful way and it sucked to hell, but hey, look at this. It's just better than going through Hyde Park. We're slowly getting there. Moved in just over 2 weeks ago. The house is not so much of a mess as it was, although need some furniture to unpack boxes into, so that'll eventually get sorted out. Man cave's all up and coming, that's good. Both bikes are in there. Unfortunately tight for a third. Finn was over last weekend and it was pretty fucking tight with his Super Duke in there as well. The Beamer's running good. I've got a picture I'm going to show you here, which I think looks pretty cool, so I'm heading towards that style wise. I've picked up some white vinyl to wrap the grey side panels on the tank with, and I've got the rally seat fitted because I got that on eBay, which I'm sat on at the moment, which means I've kind of lost top box and rails and stuff, so I've got a rucksack at the moment. I just need to decide if I'm going to get a tail pack, if I'm going to get the lower mounting kit for my top box, SW Motec top box, keep the rucksack that I'm wearing now and just use that, or just get a tank bag like I had on the MT-09. In fact, exactly the same tank bag, unfortunately, because I sold it, fits this bike perfectly, which is the SW Motec GS Evo, I think. Evo GS, that's it. The Evo City is the smaller one. It was nice to be out on the bike. I've been in the car for a couple of days. We went and picked up a new car so my wife can get to work. Because at the moment I'm dropping off at the bloody station at 6:30 in the morning, which sucks to hell. And then picking her up after that when I get home, which we were doing on the bike, but this week I've been doing it in the car. Her train ticket runs out and then she'll be driving. Come on, folks. And having been driving a car for the last few days for the first time in what, 2 years? Just remembered how much it fucking sucks. It's slow, it's big, heavy, wide. You can't do anything with it really. I mean, it's not a it's a Mercedes 220 coupe, and you know, by all means it's not a slow car, but Christ almighty, compared to motorbikes it just doesn't feel like it goes anywhere at all. And then parking, Jesus, went to go and park in Guildford, and fuck me, the spaces are tight. I mean, really tight. I don't know how you're supposed to get on with it. And then queuing in traffic. It's not something I've had to do for a long time. That sucks. Drivers are arseholes to each other as well. I completely forgot that. Fucking hell, they push in, squeeze, sit right up your arse when you're driving along. You don't get any of that on a motorbike. If someone set up my arse on a motorbike, I just move to the next position ahead. Quite simple, really. So, I mean, on the other hand, it was nice to put some clothes on, put a bit of gel in my hair or whatever, and get out the house, or just walk out the house, get into a car, drive to work, and then do exactly the same thing in reverse. Switch my computer off at work, walk to the car and get in it. It's none of this performance of changing into an outfit just to ride home. I mean, the amount of time it takes to change into an outfit, you're sort of, well, depending on your journey distance, you're sort of getting up there with the faffing time versus driving a car. But anyway, I'd much rather be on a bike. I'm glad, actually, I'm glad I've had the time in the car just to realise how much better off I am on this thing. Actually, I'm going to put the screen up, because otherwise I'm going to get a ton of wind noise. One thing I have noticed from driving a car this week is that I drive too fast on my motorbike. And I don't know if it's because the coupe is so low, but it actually feels much faster than the bike. So 70 miles an hour in the car feels pretty fucking quick. 70 miles an hour on this doesn't really feel like anything, to be honest. And that's that. That's the little jaunt up the A3 I've got to do at the moment. Although I'm on the bike today because I'm going to have to go to London. So, back into the city. I haven't been there for a couple of weeks. It's weird. So the bikes are running well. War Bastard needs a decent service. Oil change, need to do the valves, some filters in the oil. There's a couple of filters to pull out as well. I've got a new set of head bearings to go on it. Needs new tyres and a bit of TLC on the chain. And that'll be ready to roll. As I said before, the GS needs a bit of work to make it look the part. So as well as the wrapping the tank and the seat, and I'm going to get the seat covered in red, or I'll just try and buy some, see that fucking duck? Or I'll just buy some leather online and do it at home with a staple gun or something. Doesn't look like it needs trimming properly. And then there's the new addition to the stable, which is the motor. So that's technically our car, but the missus will be using it. So that's it. Surrey life. Actually, it's great. I can't tell you how nice it is to have a bit of space. I mean, the house isn't all that much bigger than our flat, to be honest, but over 2 floors, and with the garden and, you know, patio and garage, front garden, it's just so nice to have a bit of space. You sort of feel more active instead of sitting up in your hole. Can't be asked to go anywhere. You're already out and about, and we're not really in walking distance of much, so you sort of, you know, get out and go to town, so to speak, which is weird. But I'm not talking about the meaning of life in this vlog. It's just a quick one. Say hello, all's good, having a great time. Oh, actually, whilst I'm here, there are so many fucking things to distract you in a car, I'd forgotten. It's ridiculous. I mean, there's everything in there to take your eyes away from the road. I don't understand why it's all there. I mean, what do they need it all for? It just doesn't make sense. Oh, here's this dude, look. See if he says hello. He did. It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, there's a whole world of entertainment in there to stop you from doing what you're supposed to be fucking doing. It doesn't, it pisses me off, actually.